Hello world, welcome back to my channel. I am Sahil and we are developing an e-commerce project using Laravel 10. And in previous video you have already seen how I worked on products filter. Now today in this video I'm going to show you how to define a helper class with some methods which will be responsible for all our cart management system, like adding product to cart, removing product from cart, etc. Okay, but before going to start, let me tell you that in previous video I forgot to make this drop down filter working. Okay, sort by latest and sort by price. So let's quickly work on this, then we will move to the helper class. Okay, so open your project. This is my project. Let me open the products page Livewire component. Okay, so I will go to this Livewire directory, then this products page.php file. Here I will define one more property for sorting. So here I will write public sort. By default I will give a value latest here, and I will also use URL attribute in this property. Now next I will open the blade file of products page. So just go to resources, views, Livewire, and this is the blade file of products page. Now here find the, okay, so here you can see this is the drop down. Okay, so in value I will here write latest, and here I will write price. Okay, I think no need of use this id, so remove, and instead of name I will write wire model dot live, and here I will write property name, that is sort. Okay, save this. Now next what I will do is I will go to the products component class, and here use some condition. So let's write if this sort is equal to latest, then sort product by latest added. So here I will write latest method, and I will use one more if condition. This time I will check sort is equal to, so if sort property has value price, then in this case I will query I will use order by, and here I will write the price column. So it will sort all the products using price column in ascending order. Let me save this and go to the browser. So by default you can see all the products are now sorted by latest, and if I click on price, then you can see the products is now sorted by price. Okay, so this filter is also working. Now let's move on to the helper class. Okay, so for this what I will do is, let's close both file. In app directory I will create a new directory. So let's right click, and here I will write helpers, helpers. Inside this helper directory I will create cart management.php file. Okay, here I will first give it a namespace. So just write namespace, and here I will write app helpers. Okay, now just below this I will define a class cart management, and now in this class I will define some static method. Okay, so let's write some comments for all the method, and then we will define the method. So our first method will be add item to cart, remove item from cart, and add cart items to cookie, and clear cart items from cookie, and get all cart items from cookie. Then next method will be increment item quantity, decrement item quantity, and next method will be calculate grand total. Okay, so let's define one by one. So first method I will define is add cart items to cookie. Okay, so here I will define static method. So just write a static public function and add cart items to cookie method, and here I will use one parameter cart items, and inside this method I will use cookie class. Okay, make sure to import this class like this, and then just use queue method and the name of the cookie. So I will write cart items and then the value. So I will encode the array into JSON and then pass cart items, and I will also give some time to this cookie for expire. So I will write 60 into 24 into 30. So this cookie will expire in 30 days. So all cookies will be saved in the browser for 30 days. After 30 days it will be expired. Okay, until we clear manually. So let's define this clear cart items from cookie method. Okay, so here I will define static public function clear cart items from cookie, or we can just say clear cart items. Okay, and here I will define cookie queue, and under this I will again use cookie class, and then I will use forgot method and the name of the cookie. So cart items, and let's define this get all cart items from cookie. So static public function get cart items from cookie, and here I will declare a variable cart items is equal to, and I will use JSON decode method to decode the JSON into array, and here I will use cookie class get method and the name of the cookies, so cart items. Okay, and I will give true argument to this JSON decode to decode the JSON into associative array, and then I will check a condition. If there is no cart item available in cookie, then we will simply assign the cart items with a empty array, and then we will just return the cart items from this method. Okay, now next let's define this add item to cart method. Okay, so for this method I will write static public function add item to cart, and it will accept one parameter, that is product_id. Okay, now inside this method first we will get all the items from the cookie. Okay, so here I will declare one more variable cart items, and I will use self get cart items from cookie. So it will fetch all the cart items from the cookie, and then I will declare one more variable, that is existing item is equal to by default null, and then I will use a for each loop, and here I will use cart items as key and then item. Okay, so first we will check if the current added product is already available in the cookie or not. Okay, if so here I will write if condition item, and here I will write here I will write product_id is equal to product id, and here if the current added product is available in the cookie, then we will assign this existing item with the array key. Okay, array key, and I will break the loop here. Now just below this loop I will check a condition. If existing item is not equal to null. It means the current added product is already available in the cookie. In this case we will only update the quantity. Okay, so for this I will write cart items here and then the key, so existing item and then the quantity. So I will just use plus, so whatever will be the quantity, it will be increased by 1 again. Okay, if already available in the cookie. And I will also calculate the total amount, so I will use cart item existing item, then total amount is equal to cart items, then existing item, then quantity. So we'll first access the quantity and then we will multiply with the unit amount. So here I will write cart items existing item, then here I will write unit amount. Okay, now in case of the product is not available in the cookie, then we will add the first item in the cookie. So here in else I will write I will first fetch the product details from the database. So here I will declare a variable product is equal to product model, then here I will use where id is equal to product id. Okay, and I will use first and I will fetch only a specific column like id, name, price and images I think. Okay, yes. Now next I will check a condition if product found. Then we will add one item in the cart items variable. So here we have to assign new item in an array. So here I will define some property like product id, and the product id will come from the parameter and the name of the product will come from the database. So here I will write product and access the name, and then image. So here I will write product images. I will access the first image only, and quantity. So by default in first time I will keep quantity is equal to 1, and then unit amount. So unit amount will be the price of the product, and total amount. So first time I will keep the total amount which is same as unit amount. Okay, and then just after this if a statement I will use self, and then I will add cart items to cookies. So whatever will be the updated array, cart items array, we will add to the cookie again, and we'll also return count of all the items in the added items in the cart. So here I will write return count cart items. Okay, so this method is ready. Now next we will define this remove item from cart. So for this method I will define a method, static public function remove cart item, and here I will write product underscore id. First I will fetch the cart items from the cookies. So just use self get cart item from cookie, and here I will use for each, and inside this for each I will use cart items as key and then item. Now inside this for each I will check a condition if item product id is equal to parameter product id, then we will remove the item from the cart items. So here I will use unset method, and then I will use cart items, and here I will pass the key. Okay, Now next we will again add all updated items into the cookie. So here we will call the self add items to cookie and then pass cart items, and this will return cart items, just cart items. Okay, now next let's work on this method, increment item quantity. So here I will define static method public function increment quantity to cart item, and here I will take one parameter, that is product ID, and first I will fetch all the cart items from the cookie. So here I will write self get cart items from cookie, and again I will use a for each loop, and inside this for each loop I will use cart items as key, and then I will write item, and inside this I will use a condition if item product ID is equal to parameter product ID. If item is found in the cookie, then we will only increase the quantity. Okay, so here I will write cart items key, and then quantity, and then plus. I will also update the total amount according to the updated quantity. So here just write cart items, then key, and then total amount is equal to, and here we will access the quantity first. So cart items key, and here I will write quantity into cart items key, and then the unit amount. So whatever will be the unit amount of the item, it will be multiplied with the quantity and saved into the total amount. Okay, now I think it is done. Now let's just outside of this for each loop we will add the updated cart items again into the cookie. So here I will use self add cart items to cookie and then pass the cart items here. Okay, and just return the cart items. Similarly we will define this decrement item quantity. So for this let's copy the same thing here, paste, and let's change the name, decrement quantity to cart item. Okay, and in this method first I will get the cart items from the cookie similarly, and let's write the logic for this. So here I will again use for each loop, and inside this I will write cart items as key, and then I will take one item. Now inside this I will use a condition if item product ID is available in the cookie, so cookie cart, then here I will check with the product ID, and then again I will check a condition if cart items key and quantity is greater than 1, then in this case what I will do is I will just use cart items key and I will decrement the quantity. So just write quantity and just use minus to decrement by 1, and I will also update the total amount. So cart items key, and then just write total amount is equal to, and let's access the quantity cart item key and then quantity multiplied by cart items key, and then unit amount. Okay, now again we have to add the updated cart items into the cookie. So again I will use self and add item to cart items, and this will return the updated cart items. Now our last method is left, that is calculate grand total. So for this I will define one more method, static public function calculate grand total, and here I will pass items, and next I will use return array sum. So I will use array sum method, and then I will use array column, and then I will use items, and then here I will pass total amount. Think it's done. Okay, so we have defined all the cart management methods into this helper class. Now we will use these methods in other Livewire classes. Okay, like in this products page. So let me show you. So whenever we click on this add to cart button, then we will send the product ID to this class, and here we will call this method add item to cart, and then I will only pass the product ID, then the item will be added to the cart and the cookie. Okay, similarly we will reuse all the helper methods of this cart management class. Okay, we can also add from the detailed page. So here if I go to detailed page, then from here we can also add, and after that we will work on this cart page to make this dynamic. Okay, so let's stop the video now. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then hit on like button and please subscribe my channel.